It is because of this act that I will be doing a episode probably once a week called Florida Man. A lot of a lot of crazy stuff goes on in Florida, and this is no different. This is what really made me say, "Wow, we as a society need help." This Florida man is charged with raping and tranquilizing alligators. I mean, what in the name of Everglade ecstasy is going on down there in Florida, guys? Like, I thought Florida was a place that you go to retire. You know, people from up north go there to retire. Beautiful beaches, uh, beautiful women. Human women, and I believe that too because I used to listen to Two Live Crew, and me still so horny. Me still love long time. I mean, you you you're going after alligators, man. I mean, they have all these dating sites now that makes things easier. It's easier for you. Like, I mean, they have this thing called Tinder and Bumble. You could even you're older. You could even do Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish. That's an old one. Fish, alligator. They both in the pond. They're both in the lake. So do Plenty of Fish. If you want to do alligator, have a grown woman role play. Have her be the gator. Some women like that. They said that the officer had to tase you because you wouldn't follow their commands. Meaning, you were into the act so much that you're like, you know what? It's going to take some voltage, electricity to get me off this alligator. And I'm trying to wrap my head, like, somebody help me. Like, don't you have to know the anatomy of an alligator? Like, I promise you, if you gave me 30 guesses, I'm going to guess wrong. For you to put this plan together to where you're like, you know what? I'm going to go down to the swamp and take all my tranquilizers and a gun, and I'm going to wait till the opportune time, and I'm going to get me some gator tail, literally. To know the anatomy is something that's impressive too. I have no idea. I mean, I can barely keep up with my own anatomy. I, I can see you at a party now with all your friends, and they're like, "Hey, Roy, we're gonna go and let's get on this Tinder thing and meet some chicks." And you're like, "No, I'm about to go down to the Everglades and participate in this swamp orgy." I mean, you raping alligators? Come on, dude. Like, there's not a damn crystal meth swinger community around there in Florida. What was your response if you have a girlfriend or wife when she has to bail you out of jail because you're raping alligators? I mean, what do you say? Honey, before you hear this from someone else, let me tell you what happened. The true story. I was on my way home. On my way home, I was in the car. It was dark. It was dark out. It was dark, and I was on my way home, and you know, and I was a little high, just a little, not too much. And so I put our address in the GPS. I put our address in the GPS, and somehow the GPS sent me the wrong way. It took me toward a swamp. I ran out of gas, and I got scared. And I was so scared that I got out of the car. I got out of the car, and I took 5 tranquilizer guns with me. I did that because I was scared, and I started running. I heard this noise, and I started running, and all of a sudden, I trip. I trip over a stick. I trip over a stick, and the tranquilizer guns, all 5 of them, they just shoot out, and I'm rolling, and next thing you know, I hear out, and the tranquilizer guns landed on an alligator. One of them and the alligator was tranquilized, and I'm rolling, and my clothes came off. My clothes came off while I was rolling. Can you believe that? My clothes came off, and I ended up where the tranquilized alligator was, and with my clothes off, I ended up in a bad position, and And I'm like, what happened? What happened? And next thing I hear is the police saying, freeze, leave the alligator alone, and I'm going to jail. Can you believe that? That's what happened, honey. I promise you, that's how it happened. You just bail me out.